Well, guys, my week has sort of been sucking. I got my hand cut off, there's a demon in my house, I read from the Book of the Dead, and now I've got to probably review crappy movies. So what comes
Evil
out
Dead Remake and Jurassic Park 3D.
Groovy.
Leave this book alone.
You don't understand. There was something in the woods.
Hello and welcome to my review of The Evil Dead, starring Jane Levy. Okay, so I was looking forward to The Evil Dead. I'm a major fan of the original, and honestly, I thought this one looked awesome, and I'm very happy to say it was. Now, I should say you should take this review with a grain of salt, honestly, is the fact I'm a huge gore hound, and I'm a huge fanboy of the original Evil Dead. But anyway, let me get into the acting. I thought the acting was good from Jane Levy. I thought she did very well. I thought she was a very cool character. I thought she was good. Well, I shouldn't say exactly cool. It's hard to explain, but she did a good job for who she was playing. And now let me move on to the other people who go to this cabin in the woods. Well, there's this one guy who's the scholar, and he did very well. I thought he was fine. Again, he did great for what he was. I thought everyone did fine for what they were supposed to be playing. But unfortunately, some left impressions on me, while some didn't. So, yeah, it was sort of hit or miss for performance-wise. Anyway, let me move on to the directing. You can tell the director was very much trying to capture the tone of the original Evil Dead with a new modern twist on it. And honestly, I thought he did a very good job. He managed to keep the tone of the Sam Raimi's original masterpiece while still adding new modern storytelling in it. And I thought it was a very good job. Not to mention, he has Sam Raimi's moving camera in it, and that is something that he used in the Evil Dead series. Salute to the director. I can't remember his name at the moment. Now let me get into I should probably get into the scariness of it, considering this is a horror film. It wasn't very scary, but I got what I wanted. I got the gore out of what I wanted. I mean, because the original film was very much known for being a gory film for the time. And this one is quite gory. It is insanely gory. And you know what? I was very pleased on that account. I thought they did a very good job with that. However, I wish it just would have been a bit more scary.
And not to mention, I love practical effects, which makes this gore even more and more.
Now let me move on to the plot. The plot of the story is basically Cabin in the Woods plot, because Cabin in the Woods was mocking the original Evil Dead. And yeah, that's about it. To this cabin in the woods, and they find this book. This book is the Book of the Dead, bound in human flesh and written in blood. When you read from this book, it can resurrect a great evil. And then everything goes insane. And I'm going to touch upon a scene, the tree scene. If you've seen the original, yeah, it's in here, and it's even more disturbing. And it's just as cool as it was. Not to mention, they have things from the original Evil Dead, which I thought were awesome. I was freaking out when I saw them. And just this film, you could tell this film knew it was a remake, and it does its job as a remake very well. Having the same story, but fixing the flaws of the original. Such as, I understand that why the others stayed there, even when a girl was getting freaked out. But Ash tried to take her home, and they couldn't get past. I never understood why the others wanted to stay there. In this one, there's a very good reason why they have to stay there. This girl is trying to get off drugs, and they think she's just going through drug withdrawals. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Then, if you've seen Cabin in the Woods, you sort of know what the deal is. Except in this one, it's hard to explain this movie. It really is. There's this girl in the woods, and she can infect you, and just, you know what? I'm not going to go any further. You just have to see this movie. And let me just say, everyone's been talking about the after credit things. Every problem I had with the movie was gone after the after credit scene, and every problem I had with the movie just got obliterated from my mind. And was it the scariest film? No, but it was gory, and that's what I was expecting. I was satisfied in that count. Was the acting the best? No, but I felt most of them did good for what they were supposed to do. Was it fun? Heck yes, it was a lot of fun. The gore was fun, the fight scenes were fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching this movie, and it's definitely deserve your price of admission. And honestly, because you really, if you haven't seen the original, or you don't like the original, I don't think you'll like this film nearly as much. And if you're a gore hound, you most definitely will like this film a lot. That is why, for me personally, I'm going to give this film an A. I don't think many people will like it nearly as much as I did, but I enjoyed this film a lot. Please tell me what you thought of the Evil Dead films, the original series and the remake, in the comments below, and please like, favorite, and subscribe for more.
Oh my gosh, the blood is everywhere! Ah! He is a very, very boring leading man, but that's not why I came into the film. I'll tell you what that leading man is leading.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.